Holy shit. He said what?
I want to play you the first of these South Park clips and get you to react.
A postcard today from your Uncle Harry and Aunt Meghan in L.A.
Let me see that. What the hell are they doing in L.A. anyway?
Oh, pull it up, Jamie.
Who's filming this?
This one brilliantly exposes some of the Sussexes' laughable hypocrisy. Watch.
It's a really good platform to promote my brand.
What is your brand?
I'm opening this cylinder now. If you're watching, what a... Ta-da!
A taste of entitlement, greed, avarice and deception.
Okay, this is wild. Seriously, the internet absolutely lost it over this. And you won't believe how crazy things got behind the scenes.
It's the biggest piece of dog
This might be the smallest palace I've ever been in.
An apartment, so.
Yes, an apartment palace, I know that.
You're in America now, and we don't give a shit about you. You're not our prince. You'll never be king. We hate your wife. Stay at home in your 29...
All right, picture this. Inside Meghan's $1 million Montecito mansion, everything just exploded overnight. What the heck happened? Insiders are spilling the tea, saying her team brought in the big guns, top lawyers, dumping massive piles of paperwork on her desk. They're calling it the Velvet Hammer, and these files are no joke. We're talking defamation claims, emotional distress suits, even prenatal harassment. Yeah, you heard that right. This is a full-blown declaration of war. Meghan's camp is absolutely ready to destroy South Park for their jokes. But hold up, what exactly sparked this royal meltdown? We're about to dive into the lines that lit this whole fuse.
Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Yeah, that's totally me.
Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy.
5 minutes later.
I like working hard.
Okay, get this. South Park didn't just jab at Meghan and Harry. They absolutely unloaded on them. Zero mercy, live on primetime. You might think it was just a little dig, but hold up. The writers went full throttle, mocking every single royal move. And get this, they even launched that savage chant you've probably already heard, echoing all over the internet. It wasn't subtle, it was brutal, it was hysterical, and it struck right at their image. And if that wasn't enough, next we'll dive into why that specific chant is fueling this entire wildfire.
We want privacy! We want privacy! Can we rally him up here and finally have our own privacy? My love, I will do anything for your privacy.
You know it. People are already memming this into oblivion, and Meghan's team just slammed the accelerator on a legal response. Now, you're probably thinking it's just jokes, right? But hold up. Word on the street is the Sussex camp is weighing a defamation suit faster than ever before. And get this, a brand new South Park parody called Respect Our Pregnancy is already buzzing through Hollywood boardrooms and Westminster hallways before it even airs. This legal threat is a calculated move to make Parker and Stone pump the brakes on their next savage take. But wait until you hear this. Next, we'll dive into exactly what Respect Our Pregnancy plans to lampoon and why it's sending shockwaves through the palace.
I went online to see what was new with Uncle Harry and Auntie Meghan, and I couldn't find a thing. I would have thought she'd have at least popped up in a tampon commercial by now.
10 seconds later.
That man loves me so much. He's also a fox.
Okay, this is wild. Meghan's team just loaded what insiders are calling a tactical legal nuke, aimed straight at South Park and everyone in its path. This explosive threat dropped after a casual Friday mix session, when an assistant producer just read aloud the potential claims: defamation, emotional distress, and that mind-blowing prenatal harassment. Each one crafted to pack a maximum punch. Their target list, not small: Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Paramount Brass, and top sponsors all saw their names in bold, warned that lawsuits could mean hefty fines and fired months of courtroom drama. But here's the kicker. South Park veterans have survived bigger showdowns, from the Church of Scientology to sitting presidents, and they just laughed it off. Now Meghan's team is revving up its engines for a drag race to the courthouse. But the real question is, how fast will Parker and Stone fire back? Stick around, because next you won't believe what shock counterstrike they've already begun planning.
London to visit my in-laws.
Buckingham Palace? Yes, please.
You can't sue a cartoon. It's satire. It is what it is. South Park has done episodes on the royal family, on the royal wedding of Kate and William, for instance. So it's not something that they would be able to sue about. And I genuinely just don't believe it, really.
But hold up, here's where it gets crazy. Inside Meghan's Montecito estate, tension absolutely exploded during a midnight meeting in her grand study. What set off alarms behind those guarded gates? Staffers are telling us they gathered under harsh lights as a fresh tower of printer-warmed pages slammed onto the table, each one topped with legal threat in bold red, but oddly missing names and dates, like loaded weapons with the safety still on. That draft memo flexed every single serious claim in the book. Emotional trauma lawsuits, false light allegations, even that eyebrow-raising prenatal harassment charge that sounds straight out of satire. And get this, next we'll unpack how those dramatic allegations could actually play out in court, and why some insiders are saying this move might just boomerang right back at them.
Ditto, listen to this. Meghan Markle to join the 11th season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Ugh, so thirsty for any kind of attention. I would die before I would be on her reality show.
Your millions from Netflix for no one knows what.
Put it with the rest of them.
I've read Spare. I've read it cover to cover. They are...
You have to understand, this couple is, let's just say, feeling pretty damaged and in trauma. And get this, the memo itself kicks off like a scene straight from a courtroom drama. Our client respectfully demands immediate cessation of all defamatory depictions. But that line is only the opening shot. What follows is a rapid fire of thick, dense British legal jargon. Terms like interim injunction, subjudicity, and more of a order. Addition, each one footnoted with UK case names that no US judge would even recognize. Insiders are saying the draft cites Reynolds Vif's Times and other ancient precedents, all laid out like an expert's playbook. Yet despite its massive weight and length, not a single page has actually been filed in court. It feels less like a lawsuit and more like a high-stakes standoff. What's even more insane is next we'll break down why this overkill could totally backfire and which surprise twist is lurking just beyond the filing window.
Meghan texted me to ask if she could film her show here. I'd die of embarrassment if I were on that show. I can't think of anything worse.
The minute you sign a $100 million deal with Spotify, and now you're posting yourself twerking. Oh, this is getting worse, this video.
Plot twist, some are claiming this entire thing is just a bluff. Leaked memos and sponsor whispers meant to rattle South Park. So why unleash this smokescreen before a single joke even airs? Industry insiders are calling it a UD shadow blitz, a fast strike tactic designed to freeze out sponsors and spook Paramount executives. But here's the kicker. Trey Parker and Matt Stone have stared down Scientology, Hollywood heavyweights, and even presidents without ever flinching. Meanwhile, inside Meghan's war room, advisors are locked in a high-stakes debate over their next move. And get this, what happens there could change the game entirely.
The f is going on with Harry?
How dare you?
I'll say whatever I want. You're in my house now.
You want a piece of me?
I will f you up.
Okay, this is wild. As the focus started to shift, a shockwave absolutely hit Meghan's Montecito headquarters when the screen flashed a notice of hurt feelings, with the Duchess of Dismay's signature glittering beneath a cartoon jam ad. So what happened when her advisors saw that mocking scroll? In the packed conference room, voices rose as they weighed three ironclad options. Launch a full lawsuit that drags every private email, text, and call into the courtroom. Bluff with threatening letters to stall the episode. Or fire off a feel-good Instagram reel showcasing positivity, and you guessed it, a spoonful of jam. Each choice carried serious danger. Discovery could expose months of strategy talks. Bluffing might brand them weak, and a light-hearted video could just feed South Park's satire engine. After heated debate, they aligned on one path, locking in their strategy with raw confidence. And get this, while someone joked, "Babe, time for our daily $250,000 sponsored Instagram post." Poor Meghan's Instagram actually blew up when she shared a rare shot of her hugging baby Lilibet, like spiked into the millions in minutes. While that sweet moment went live, behind the scenes, Paramount's legal eagles were on high alert, fingers itching to strike. South Park's writers, meanwhile, double-checked every punchline, flooding a secret Slack channel called Operation Bring It with fresh memes and wild victory gifs. And what's even more insane is Meghan's printer hummed out page after page of unsigned court papers, defamation claims, and discovery warnings, still waiting for her sign-off. Hollywood insiders were passing popcorn around, treating this like a live taping, some betting on subpoenas, some scouting for viral clips, and others fretting over Netflix's shaky plan for Harry and Meghan's season 2. All signs point to one thing. This social media moment was just the calm before the real storm, and an unexpected call into her office could shatter every expectation.
Meghan texted me to ask if she could film her show here. I'd die of embarrassment if I were on that show. I can't think of anything worse.
The couple have been begging for privacy, and South Park has done a parody of this, and apparently it has really upset Meghan Markle.
Okay, let's talk about the money. Netflix's logo shines bright on Harry and Meghan's season 2 posters, right? But here's the kicker. A single royal lawsuit could absolutely scorch it all. You're probably thinking, why would Meghan's fight rock a streaming giant? Well, let me break this down for you. Executives spent over $100 million on production, marketing teams booked global billboards, and ad partnerships were locked in months ago. Any scandal can trigger correlation drag, dragging every single title into bad headlines. And get this, a top tech sponsor just jumped ship from South Park's DEI special, spooking legacy brands into urgent calls. Meanwhile, all the risk takers, like some energy drink startup, are pouncing on the chaos to supercharge their own buzz. Now Netflix's crisis unit is on red alert. Teams are rewriting ad scripts, rerouting promo budgets, and drafting backup deals to shield the brand. Now Netflix's crisis unit is on red alert. Teams are rewriting ad scripts, rerouting promo budgets, and drafting backup deals to shield the brand. What's even more insane is rumors are swirling of a hush-hush alliance with a major news outlet that could flip this entire story on its head.
Hey. Did you know it's cold in there?
Yeah.
Must be an American thing.
But wait until you hear this. Seriously, you have to see this next part.
Amazing, right?
They don't want attention. This is just so attention. This is all about her. Right. It's not about Lilibet.
She's apparently spent days being upset and overwhelmed, according to sources, over this parody, which picks apart all of their publicity blitz while at the same time begging privacy.
96% of people who watch these videos don't subscribe. Don't be one of them. If this hit you, click the subscribe button so the truth doesn't get buried.
Okay, get this. Staffers are actually joking that Legacy Cash is stocking up on risk tokens like a pit crew gearing up for a lightning-fast repair. Why? Because Meghan's jam business could literally drain millions in legal fees. You won't believe what makes those numbers so jaw-dropping. Behind the scenes, her team revealed the Seesaw Slide, a detailed spreadsheet showing that anti-slap motions in California can cost around $1.8 million just to file briefs, hire experts, and cover court fees. But if South Park's team forces full discovery, that price tag rockets past $4 million, covering depositions of staff, forensic audits of every single email and text, and even private meeting transcripts. And that's just the lawyers. PR damage control, crisis events, and a drop in product sales could tack on hundreds of thousands more. Here's what's even more insane. Insurance carriers balked at covering satire lawsuits, slapping her policy with a massive 42% premium hike overnight. Talk about proof. They see this fight as too risky. With cash reserves stretched and underwriters on high alert, the real battle is about to shift into a higher gear when Meghan's team decides whether to hit the legal accelerator or slam on the brakes, isn't it?
Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? So you hate journalists. That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. So you're a journalist.
Meghan, it's just like we see right through your fake behavior, and no amount of saying how kind you are is going to make people think, oh, isn't she so kind? All of the nasty things.
Okay, you won't believe this. The insurer's blunt ultimatum just hit Meghan's camp like a demolition charge. Their message, cartoons cost you, pay up front. Suddenly her advisors were scrambling to map every single dollar at risk. They quickly learned that most liability policies flat out exclude satire lawsuits. So underwriters demanded a massive 42% premium hike just to keep their coverage, and get this. PR chiefs sketched 3 high-stakes plays. Option 1, launch a full lawsuit that could blow through $2 million in fees and expose private emails. Option 2, bluff, with draft cease and desist letters to freeze sponsors in their tracks. Or option 3, release a touchy-feely tea video. Picture Meghan smiling in her kitchen, stirring calm with a spoon, hoping to diffuse the roar. But wait, each path carried serious danger. A suit risks endless discovery. Bluffing might brand them as weak, and that tea video could just fuel fresh mockery. With her brand's balance sheet and sponsors' trust on the line, the room completely fractured. No final call had been made. Meanwhile, online armies of memes, spoof subpoenas, and viral hoodies are gearing up to decide who really holds the power.
It makes them newsworthy. So you either then ignore what people are talking about and debating and having all the silly stuff about the fake pump and so on, or you embrace it and we do a debate, and it's always the same stuff, right? You two are never going to give an inch. I'm never going to give an inch the other way. We're losing time from our lives. We're never going to get back with these people.
These two are now an international embarrassment for the royal family, and I really, really do think that the time has come to strip the titles.
Okay, this is wild. Hashtag battles have absolutely erupted across every platform. Hat Make Me Suit and Respect Parody racked up over 1.2 million Instagram posts, 800,000 tweets, and more than 200,000 Facebook shares in under 48 hours. What triggered this full-blown meme tsunami? Get this. Within minutes of the legal memo leak, TikTok creators mashed up South Park's chant with viral dance challenges, spawning over 50,000 user videos that each pulled in hundreds of thousands of views. On YouTube, reaction channels posted breakdowns that already topped 3 million views, dissecting every single frame of the parody trailer. Etsy shops like Mimi Tees saw over 500 cease and desist hoodies sell out in hours, and Amazon listings for parody mugs and stickers surged by 600%. Even the twerk crypto token caught fire, climbing from fractions of a cent to 50 cents in a single trading session before tumbling back down on rumors of legal pushback. Meanwhile, in Washington and Westminster, a Texas senator denounced the proposal as a First Amendment ambush, while a UK MP sneered it was a 3-act royal tantrum. Major advertisers have quietly paused campaigns tied to Meghan's brands, fearing social media backlash could sink engagement by up to 30%. What's even more insane is South Park's writers are camped in a Slack channel called Museops, already scripting their sharpest comebacks. The saga's only halfway through, and rumor has it an unreleased parody segment could blow this all wide open. Ivor T. Metridge segment could blow this all wide open.
They're putting themselves on the world stage using expensive PR while demanding privacy, while writing books, while being on Oprah that had 50 million viewers. People who want privacy don't do that. You live your life quietly in privacy. So it's such hypocrisy. I think they did a brilliant job.
Harry last year wrote a book called Spare, which smashed his brother, his father, his mother-in-law, his sister-in-law, the media, and many, many others in one giant whinge.
It was just sterile and awful, and I hate her. I'm so sorry, I really do.
Now, I don't know what he and his wife expected from this. Was it pity, sympathy at their hard life, or just the millions of dollars they've earned from betraying Harry's family?
You won't believe this. Meghan's CFO just dropped a financial bomb that froze everyone in the Santa Monica Tower. Why did this deck stop the room cold? A massive 4-column chart filled the screen. First column, legal fees, soaring past $4 million if full discovery kicks in, covering court costs, expert witnesses, and depositions of staff. Second column, investor confidence rating dipping to its lowest point in 6 quarters, triggering internal margin calls. Third column, sponsor pullback, 2 major tech brands already paused their deals, and 1 global cosmetics partner demanded indemnity before spending a dime. Fourth column, projected sales, a grim forecast showing jam revenue down just 30% this quarter, with planned Rosine fragrance launches in Asia totally on ice. Then, a binder slapped open to a page circled in red. 42% of casual viewers already think she filed suit, tanking her brand's trust score before a single complaint even hit a court file. Behind the scenes, marketing teams watched pallets of unsold jam stack up in a warehouse, destined for Whole Foods, Waitrose, and Fuji Mart stores. Every day, those jars sit as lost profit and rotting inventory. So they built 2 high-octane playbooks. One, launch a sympathy campaign with curated influencer posts and a warm video of Meghan stirring tea, saying laughter is nourishing. Or 2, spring the Grace Under Fire flash sale with color-coded jar stickers. Green for safe picks, yellow for cautionary buys, red for lawyer-level disclaimers, primed to clear inventory fast. Yet the real pressure point lies in Friday's secret investor call, where venture backers could demand an all-or-nothing vote on filing. This cliffhanger meeting could force a choice that rips the whole strategy apart.
That's a princess. That's not a princess. That's not a duchess. That's a disgrace.
Serious royal life isn't just about tiaras and tabloid covers. It's about diplomacy, duty, and deference. It's a system built on nuance, protocol, and deep...
Okay, this is wild. The countdown clock's red digit struck 0 in Montecito, and an electric surge of alerts ripped through every device from LA to London. Meghan froze, that unsigned folder heavy in her grip as her team held its breath. An aide tapped the timer reset, magnifying the tension. And get this, as the episode aired, Twitter exploded with over 3 million tweets in just 10 minutes, while TikTok creators piled on 60 million stitch plays and 20 million duets. YouTube reaction videos rocketed past 2.5 million views before lunch, and Google Trends flagged a 700% spike in Meghan Markle defamation searches. Even Facebook Live watch parties saw tens of thousands tune in, and Twitch streamers broke down every frame in real time. Her jam company stock tumbled 5% as investors panicked, triggering an emergency investor call with her CFO. Inside Montecito, her PR arm fired off rapid response statements. Legal counsel drafted anti-SLAPP and UK privacy motions, and top sponsors, including a major tech firm and a global cosmetics brand, convened crisis calls to weigh their exposure. But here's the kicker. Despite the digital maelstrom, no filing landed in any court. This war played out in memes, reaction clips, and viral GIFs. Yet, as algorithms recalibrate and Meghan's advisors parse every data point, Five's undisclosed alliance with a leading media platform poised to break an exclusive could propel this saga into its most explosive chapter yet.